Hey guys, Michelle here from Sparkle Me Pink, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get this look. It's kind of like a dewy, beachy, poolside kind of look. Most of it is all waterproof. It's going to be staying on for you all day and gives you some sunscreen and SPF coverage so you're not getting all burnt and everything. So stay tuned and I'll show you how to do this. First thing you want to do is make sure you're hydrating your skin, even if you have oily skin or know you're going to be sweating. Make sure that you are applying moisture to your face. This past week I've been trying something new. This is the L'Oreal Revitalift Miracle Blur and Instant Skin Smoother. And this is just going to create a nice base canvas for the rest of my makeup. Sort of just like fills in, like I have some dry skin over on my blemishes over here, and it just kind of smooths over it. Now, because we're going to be outside and sweating and getting wet and things like that, I want to use a cream or like a waxed base concealer. This one is by Physicians Formula, and I'm going to use a flat paddle like brush to apply the concealer. This step is to not give a flawless face, but to actually just help with the discoloration in certain spots. We're going to put something else on top that's going to kind of smooth the rest of it all out. So just do it on the major spots or the really dark ones. Now that we have most of the blemishes all covered, I'm going to go in with the same brush and in the yellowish color, just pick up a little bit of that waxy yellow concealer and place it under my eye. In more of a dabbing motion than a sweeping motion. Great, now to apply our color foundation kind of step, and I'm going to be using the Garnier BB Cream oil-free version. Mine is in light medium, and you just shake it up a bit. I'm going to put it onto the back of my hand. It's quite liquidy, so be careful. Just a little dab like that. I'm going to apply it to the face in a dabbing motion. And I'm just going to pat that into the skin. The BB cream also has an SPF in it, so you're like double extra covered. Doing this step, it does take off a bit of the concealer that we just put on, but for the most part, it's all there, and that is what's going to help keep this a little bit lighter and not having to use like a full foundation or a lot of concealer. So let's go ahead and apply our concealer. This is the Physicians Formula Physician Strength Concealer RX. And the shade I'm going to be using is in Natural Light. I'm going to apply that to the back of my hand. And I only want to put it on the spots that really need it, you know, because we basically covered most of it with that waxier version before. But since I do have some spots that are still there, I'm just going to go ahead and apply that. And I won't, because we did that first step, we won't need as much concealer in this step. And if I see areas that just need to be smoothed out a little bit, I'm going to go in with my flat top small stippling brush by e.l.f. and just sort of smooth it out. Next up, I'm going to use the Uplifting Clinique Illuminizer, and this one is in the shade Bronze. I put that onto the back of my hand. I'm going to pat it with my 2 fingers here, my middle and ring finger, and just kind of make a mess of it onto the back of my hand. Because it is quite pigmented, and I just want to get that perfectly skin-touched glow right onto my cheeks. I'm doing it in like a little triangle-ish. Don't forget to clean up the back of your hand. I'm going to use just a makeup wipe, or you could just wash your hands. This is actually one of my favorite makeup wipes to use. It's the 7th generation in lavender, and they're like an all-natural, pure ingredients for healthy skin, smoothing, facial cleansing cloths. Whew, that is a tongue twister, and it takes it right off. Now, I would normally say to set this look with my Rimmel Stay Matte finish, but since we're going for a dewier summer kind of glow, I'm going to use my Physicians Formula. It's the airbrushed one that has like the swoops, and I have it in an old container, so I'm not sure of what the shade is, but it gives sort of, I don't know, a not so matte finish, but it's really pretty. It's supposed to give that airbrush finish, and I'm just going to use my large kabuki brush from e.l.f. and set this all in. Now for our eyes, I'm going to start off by priming my eyelids with the e.l.f. eyelid primer. I'm then using the Maybelline Tattoo in Bad to the Bronze. I'm going to take my ring finger, swirl it around, and lightly pat it onto my eyelid. Now with my Waterproof Kohl Eyeliner by Rimmel, this is the Scandal Eyes in black, I'm going to line the top waterline, and this is going to help accentuate my lashes since we're not doing a major eyeshadow look. To finish off the eye look, I'm going to go in with the CoverGirl Lash Blast mascaras. One is in black brown and one is in black. I'm going to start off with the black brown one because that's going to give a more natural effect for our eyes, and then just go on the ends with the regular black one. Now that we're done with our eyes, let's go ahead and do our under eye concealer. I'm using the CoverGirl and Olay under eye concealer in 210. Again with the flat paddle brush, concealer brush, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to just, I kind of like dab in along the side. This is also a waxy based, creamy, waxy kind of concealer. So this should hold up well. It will hold up well with the heat. I like to even put this on the bridge of my nose here and just in the corner of my nose to brighten it up a bit, since that's where I get a lot of my hormonal redness. We're almost done. I really like this Senna. I'm not sure how you say that. It's S-E-N-N-A. And this is like a highlighter kit where in the top it sort of looks like an eyeshadow, but it's an illuminizer. This is the Mineral Mix Highlighting Duo in Stardust, as you see there. And in the bottom you like twist it off and there is a powdered version on the bottom. I like to use the one that's more of like an eyeshadow kind of thing. And I'm going to use my fan brush by e.l.f. and just lightly dust into this. Kind of wave it off a bit. And then I'm just going to go on the tops of my cheekbones. And if you want, down the bridge of your nose. I really wouldn't put it anywhere else. There's other places that you can highlight, maybe for more of a night look, but since we're going to be outside, you don't want to look like super greasy if you have highlighter all over your face. And the last and final step is for your lips. I'm going to be using my Destroyed bottle. I believe this is by Juice Beauty. It is in pink and it's a perfectly tinted lip gloss. I hope you like this look. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, check out my blog, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all those places. I love to chat with you guys. And in my next video, bye.